Hi YouTubers, it's SmokingEssy7887 here today. So I'm in the garage again, and I'm smoking a cigar, and I'm drinking, I'll show you the house of keeping right now, drinking some beer, and smoking a Flor de Olivia cigar, Churchill. So this is going to be the fact video that I promised you guys a couple days ago, and yeah, the fact video. Now, some of you thought, for whatever reason, even though I said it twice, that this is going to be a video where I request questions from you, the viewers. No. This is going to be just me reading off a template right here that I wrote down. This is not a request poll. This is not like my fact videos 1, 2, 3, and 4, where I set like a poll for 2 weeks and I have you answer questions or ask me questions. And for like 2 weeks, and it's like an hour and a half long video. This video is probably going to be 12 minutes at the most, so it's not a request poll or anything. A lot of people were asking me questions today, a couple of people. It's actually just me reading off personal questions that I wrote, so it's my questions, not yours, that I'm answering. So I did a video very similar to this in 2012 called Fact with SmokingEssy77, and this is going to be my 2015 edition of this, my updated edition. The questions are similar, and they're similar, and they may be repeats of the last questions I did 3 years ago or 3.5 years ago. So I want to let you guys know that I may kind of repeat what I said in that video, but that was over 3.5 years ago. So, and a lot of people haven't even seen that video. It was an old, very old video of mine. So this is more of an updated video. Without further ado, let's begin the questions. And there's how many questions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 questions. Not bad. Okay, so the first question, some of these are silly, some of these are not really that important. But the reason I'm doing them is because I've gotten a lot of people asking me these questions, like how old are you? Do you smoke weed? Do you chew? Do you smoke at work? That kind of stuff. So I thought I'd answer some of these questions because I've been getting a lot of comments recently on that kind of stuff. Like personal stuff about me. Not personal, but just, you know, stuff like that. So I thought I'd answer these questions now. So, let me just clear my throat. So the first question, oh, hold on a sec. Sorry, somebody going by. Okay, so ignore this in the background, it's just the airplane going by. I'll just wait for a sec till the noise is done. 1 sec. I just want it to be kind of quiet. Okay, so back to the video, just some people going by in my house, and also cars going by, an airplane going by. So now, without any more rambling, I will start the video. Okay, so first question that I wrote down. Okay, first question. Are you gay, bisexual, or metrosexual? So a lot of people have wondered for a long time, and it's kind of a silly question. This is actually really the only silly question. A lot of people wonder, is SmokingEssy77 gay, bisexual, metrosexual, meaning do I like other guys, do I dress like I'm gay on purpose, or anything like that? The answer is no. I am not gay, I'm not bisexual, I am not metrosexual. I am 100% straight, I only like other girls. I like girls. So, I'm not bisexual, I'm not metrosexual, I'm not gay, I am 100% straight. Now, some people may think, based on the way I act, or the way I dress, or the way I talk, people may say, well, he might be, you know, bi or metrosexual, but the answer is I'm 100% straight. I'm 100% straight, and I'm not gay, or bisexual, or metrosexual. Metrosexual just means you act like you're gay but you're not. So, second question, do you smoke marijuana? The answer to this question is no. I don't smoke marijuana, I've never smoked marijuana. I have no interest in smoking marijuana or hash, so I don't, aside from tobacco and other legal drugs like coffee and alcohol, obviously beer. Aside from that, I don't use any illicit street drugs. And I know what people are going to say, marijuana's not a drug, dude. Well, you know what? As of now, it's still illegal on federal law. So back to what I was saying. I don't smoke marijuana. I don't do any illegal street drugs. I don't smoke hash. I don't smoke crack. So I only smoke tobacco. The only thing I smoke, burn, light is tobacco. I don't smoke cannabis, or I don't smoke crack or whatever, so I only smoke tobacco. So that's the second question. I've had some people ask me, do you smoke weed, dude? The answer is no. I've never smoked weed in my life. I have no desire to smoke weed. And, yeah. The third question is, do you roll your own cigarettes, or are you a cigarette smoker? So, I do not smoke cigarettes myself. A lot of people have wondered, based on my videos, I do pipe tobacco and cigar reviews. I do not smoke cigarettes. Long story short, that's potent smoke. This is putting off a lot of smoke. Long story short, a long time ago when I was like 18, I tried smoking cigarettes for like 6 months. I quit. So it was a thing I did that was kind of stupid. I smoked cigarettes for like 6 months, and then I quit. So, I do not smoke cigarettes, nor do I roll my own cigarettes. Now, a lot of people wonder when they see pipe tobacco, they think, oh, he's putting in like a rolling machine and rolling his own cigarettes. No. When I talk about pipe tobacco, I'm talking about tobacco that's actually meant for a bowl, a pipe. Not a marijuana pipe, but actual wooden tobacco pipe that's legal. So I'm putting the pipe tobacco or loose tobacco in a wooden or corncob or clay or meerschaum pipe. I'm not putting in a cigarette rolling machine and rolling my own cigarettes, though some people do that. Question number 4, this is actually an interesting question. Are you an underage smoker, or how old are you? So, I have been getting some comments like this recently. So, I am 24 years old. So, 24, 24. I am not an underage smoker. Now, some people wonder, when they see me drinking beer like this is alcohol. They see me smoking, they wonder, like, how old is he? Is he, like, in high school, college? Is he in the workplace? How old is he? And the answer is I'm 24 years old. So I'm not like 16, 17, 18 years old. I started my YouTube channel when I was 18 years old, and I'm now 24 years old, so I am of legal age to drink. I'm of legal age to smoke, because you have to be 18 to drink. 18 to smoke in Massachusetts, and 21 to drink. So I'm 24 years old, so I don't think I have to show my ID on camera. I am of legal age to drink and smoke. I'm not an underage smoker. I'm not somebody who is secretly smoking behind his parents' back. I do live with my parents, but I'm not underage. Next question. Will you ever review or try chew, dip, or snooze? Now, a lot of people wonder, based on my videos, do you chew? Do you dip? Do you do Skoal? Do you do Copenhagen? Do you do Redman? Do you do snooze? Do you do any kind of oral smokeless tobacco? And the answer is no. I used to do nasal snuff. I used to, sniff tobacco a long time ago. I don't do that anymore. So, I do not do any kind of oral, chewing, smokeless tobacco. I will never review it. I think chewing tobacco is absolutely disgusting. Now, I know people will come back and say to me, will troll me, flame me, and say, well, smoking has over 4,000 chemicals, do you realize you're burning tobacco? I really don't care. So, to me, chewing tobacco and dip is gross. If you like it, you do it, that's to each their own. I'm not the kind of person who's going to say, you shouldn't be doing that. As long as you're of legal age, it's your own thing. Just like people who smoke weed. So, I would never smoke weed myself, but I have nothing against weed. I have nothing against chewing tobacco. It's your own thing. Personally, I think it's gross. I think the idea of sucking on something in your lip is gross. Even I don't chew gum myself. I don't suck lollipops. I don't do mints or anything like that. I don't, chew sunflower seeds ever, or hardly ever. So, I personally don't have any interest in chewing tobacco or dip or snooze. I know people will say it's like 10 times, 100 times healthier than smoking, but you know what? I'm not really that worried about smoking. So, next question. Oh, come on. It's going to blow away. Yeah, the damn paper's going to blow away. So, next question. Will you ever do reviews of e-cigarettes or switch to vaping? The answer is no. I have tried electronic cigarettes a few times. I believe the first time was a couple of years ago, and then I tried them. I actually bought a disposable e-cig, and I tried it. Didn't really like it. And then I tried at a vape bar or a vape shop down Cape Cod this summer. I tried vaping again. Personally, I don't get vaping. I'd say obviously for people who smoke cigarettes, obviously it's a lifesaver because you're not inhaling those 4,000 plus chemicals. Personally, with cigars and pipes, I know they make e-cigs or e-cigars, e-pipes. Personally, I have no interest in it. And I know people will say, like, well, do you realize if you smoke cigars and pipes, even if you're not inhaling, you can get, like, mouth cancer, cheek cancer, gum cancer, tongue cancer, throat cancer. Well, you know what? It is what it is. Personally, I don't have any interest in quitting cigars and pipes, and I'll get to that a little bit later. So, I'm not going to switch to vaping. I'm not going to do vape reviews. If I pick up an e-cig, if someone gives it to me, I'm not going to throw it out. I might review it, but I'm not going to do exclusively vape reviews. I'm not going to switch to vaping. I'm really a smoker at heart. So, next question. Will you ever review nasal snuff or hookah shisha again? So, a long time ago I used to do hookah reviews, reviews of shisha when I first started my channel. Excuse me. I used to do reviews of nasal snuff, which is dry snuff that you snort or sniff up your nose. I used to do reviews of hookah shisha. I will probably never do those again, just because I don't smoke hookah anymore. If I ever go to a hookah bar, I probably would smoke, but snuff is just, at this point, I don't do it anymore. It just makes me sneeze. It just irritates the hell out of my nose. And snuff, a lot of people say, again, like, well, it's like 100 times safer than smoking. You know what? I like smoking better. I love the big-ass cigars and the drinks. So, not really something that I'm really interested in anymore. It is a slight possibility that I might eventually, like once every other year, I sometimes get interested in snuff again. But hookah, no. And also, hookah's really unhealthy, and I don't want to be using another tobacco product. One reason I quit hookah and I quit nasal snuff is I don't want to be using cigars and pipes and hookah and nasal snuff. So, the answer is, I probably will never review hookah again. I might make videos about hookahs, but I'm not going to review hookahs again. Nasal snuff, I'll make videos about it, but I won't ever review it probably again. Maybe, but probably not. Next question. How much do you smoke per day? I assume you smoke a lot based on your videos. So a lot of people wonder, this is a question I've gotten for years, how much I smoke per day. I've tried, obviously, cigarettes, cigars, pipes, e-cigs, snuff, hookahs, cigars, cigarellos. Surprisingly, I only smoke, on average, 3 times a day. I have tried a lot of tobacco products. but I really don't smoke a whole lot. I may have tried like 10 different tobacco products or something like that, but I don't smoke a lot. I mean, you'd be surprised how little I smoke. I mean, I'll light up a cigar once a day, occasionally twice a day. I will smoke probably on average 1 to 3 bowls of pipe tobacco a day in a small pipe, not a huge ass pipe. I will probably, yeah, so I smoke on average 3 times a day. Occasionally when I'm kind of in a good mood or I'm not tired or it's on a work day, for me, I will smoke 4 times a day. Really, my limit is 4 times. I have smoked 5 times a couple times, but I'm really trying to keep pipe and cigar smoking to moderation. I don't smoke a lot. Despite me trying a lot of tobacco products, I really don't smoke a lot. I mean, you'd be surprised on how little I smoke. A lot of people on YouTube think SmokingEssy7887 is, excuse me, really potent smoke, is this huge time, 20 cigar a day, 15 pipe a day smoker. No. Don't get confused. Second to last question is, will you ever quit smoking or tobacco use altogether? Okay, no. I am pretty much decided at this point in my life that I'm going to continue smoking indefinitely. People say, why don't you switch to vaping? Why don't you switch to smokeless? Why don't you quit altogether, go cold turkey? I'm not going to quit. I have no interest in quitting. I know my doctors have said you should quit. My dentist has said I should quit. No interest whatsoever. I know people have said, well, I quit and I feel so much better. I quit and I feel, fantastic. To me, I don't do it enough to worry about it. And I know people are like, well, yeah, smoking Essie, you can't get, lung cancer because you don't inhale, but you're going to get, lip cancer. You're going to get, you're going to lose, half your tongue, Honestly, it is what it is. I'm not that worried about it. I know a lot of people have said on YouTube to me, there's a big risk of, throat cancer, mouth cancer, lip cancer, tongue cancer, whatever. I really don't care. At this point in my life, I'm not concerned about getting cancer from smoking a couple cigars a week, or a few cigars a week, and pipe tobacco. So the point is, I have no interest in quitting. I know a lot of people say, well, I quit and I feel so much better. Well, I love smoking. I look forward to every one of my smokes. I'm not pressured to do it. I don't feel like it's an addiction. So, yes, I smoke every single day, but I enjoy it. It's not something I'm like, oh, I gotta smoke. So, I know people are going to lecture me and say, well, do you realize you could lose half your jaw? Whatever, I don't care. So, anyway, last question. Do you smoke at work? Now, somebody asked me this question. Recently, I actually added this question. No. I don't smoke at work. I don't take smoke breaks. I don't smoke at work. To me, again, I only smoke 3 times a day, occasionally 4. So, I don't smoke at work. I don't take smoke breaks. I don't use any tobacco products at work. I don't chew at work. I don't do anything. I don't chew at all. So, I do not smoke at work. They offer smoke breaks at work. I don't take them. I would rather just go the 6 hours with no nicotine. And a lot of people are like, well, don't you get withdrawals? Don't you get all shaky and whoa, like that? No. So I don't believe cigars and pipes are nearly as physically addictive as cigarettes. So yeah. Anyway, that's about it. So that's my fact video. I might do one of these again in a couple of years and just update things because a lot of people have been asking me questions. Anyway, I'm at 19 minutes. I can't believe it. So long video. But anyway, comment, like the video, share the video, and bye.